Hi und servus liebe Leute, willkommen jetzt zu einem, ja, mehr oder weniger Sonderstream zu Game of Thrones. Weiter geht's ja hier in Episode 4 und 5. Das haben wir ja hier beim letzten Mal vergessen, beziehungsweise man sieht es auch hier, deswegen muss ich mich erstmal da entschuldigen. Hier beim Speicherstand, der hat zuletzt gespielt 17.06.2015, also ungefähr identisch hier mit dem, wie wir jetzt sind, nur 3 Jahre später. Na, das ist nämlich der Kack hier. Weil ich habe das voll vergessen, dass ja hier weitere Episoden rausgekommen sind und ich das dooferweise schon als Platin deklariert habe, obwohl es logischerweise nicht so der Fall ist. Na, deswegen hier auch nochmal vielen Dank an die Leute, denen es aufgefallen ist hier im Stream bei anderen Games, die hier live gestreamt haben, dass das Ding ja nach wie vor noch nicht Platin ist. Na, deswegen hier machen wir das Ganze jetzt einfach mal 3 Jahre später auf Platin. Na, ja, man sieht es ja hier, ne? 4 hatte ich. So, sind nur noch 5 und 6. Bei 4 hatte ich ja aufgehört, 2015. Deswegen machen wir jetzt hier Beginn Folge 5. Haben wir das Ding einfach auch gleich an hier. Und dann schauen wir mal, wie das ganze Ding weitergeht. Dooferweise war es jetzt nicht mehr 1:1 genau, wie ich da zuletzt die Entscheidungen so getroffen habe. Weil 3 Jahre her, klar, ne? Ja. Naja, machen wir es halt jetzt. Game of Thrones, weiter. Telltale, ganz klar, ne? Ja. So damals war es echt so, da war überhaupt eine weitere Episode noch nicht in Sicht. Ein paar Wochen später war es so angekündigt, die Episode 5. Aber ja, dachte ja, nee, da warte ich mal noch bis Episode 6 und das war's dann. Dann habe ich es vergessen. So, das ist der Hintergrund. Gut. Noch sehen wir nicht viel.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
Da sehen wir es jetzt vielleicht nochmal, was ich gemacht hatte.
You'd help the second sons. Guide them into Marine.
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Get them into the city. Help them liberate Marine. And I will see that you are rewarded.
No, I'm a friend.
Don't move.
This is my sister, Sylvie.
Ja.
I have to get in there, Sarah. Lord Whitehill is up to something. He's conspiring against my family, and someone in there is helping him.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Eisenrath.
Talia, I may be leaving you here with a traitor.
Find out who it is.
Na, die Daenerys.
Rodri! I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself.
Tja, ja, so halbwegs sagt mir das jetzt sogar noch was, was ich da hier Entscheidung getroffen hatte. Aber nur ganz
I was
kurz.
just telling your sister. Father's been looking to make a match for me. And Talia's been such good company. Think she likes me? Or maybe your mother? A flower plucked is still a flower. Just dies more quickly. We could be a family, Lord Forrester. You'd like that,
Ethan!
wouldn't you? Your mother may need some convincing.
You'll never marry either of them.
Never's such an awfully long time. But let's put our happy day to the side for a moment. Walk with me. Oh. You won't need your sword. Not where we're going.
Ganz klar.
I'm not going without my sword.
I'm afraid you are. Here, I'll help you.
Na toll.
There. Doesn't that feel better? Oh, you're coming too.
This is Lord's business, not a child's.
I say she comes. I don't trust her with my men.
Hey.
How fares your father, Lord Bolton?
Better than yours. Polite of you to ask. I loved playing in the woods when I was your age. Still do. So many places to hide. I've gotten very good at finding people.
Roderick?
It's all right, Talia.
That reminds me. Where's Griff? I expected to be greeted by him on my arrival. Bit of a disappointment to have to show myself in. And here I had such high hopes for Ludson.
How should I know? Griff and his men are not my concern.
My concerns are your concerns. I assume you forgot that when you took them prisoner. Oh, I really hoped things might be different with you. I hoped we could be friends. After all, I was generous. I've allowed you to keep half your forest. Your livelihood. Yet you went behind my back and called in the Glenmores. I'm not sure how you managed that. The Glenmores have sworn their loyalty to my father.
Lady Elena Glenmore is our guest. The soldiers accompanied her to ensure her safety.
If her safety is a concern, perhaps she should not have come to Eisenrath. Well, I'm certainly glad we've sorted this out. Thank you for being so forthcoming. But there's still a price. Ah. Here we are.
Arthur!
Roderick!
You disobeyed me. You disrespected me. Someone has to pay! You didn't think it would be you, did you? Your damaged goods. Someone else's leftovers.
Our sister has influence in King's Landing. She'll hear of this.
King's Landing is very far away.
Stop!
Look at what you've done. I hope it was worth it. Is it worth it, Arthur?
Please stop! Please, please!
Talia, don't look away.
No!
It's very important you see what comes of disobedience.
Roderick! Make him stop! Please, do something!
Talia, don't look.
Please.
Look at him, Talia. See what your brother's done.
Please, please, Lord Ramsay.
Sorry, but they'll never learn otherwise.
Mercy, have mercy! Mercy, my lord!
Did Roderick show mercy to Griff? This is his fault. That's a lot of blood.
I'll see you dead for this.
Oops.
And that, Talia, is why no one likes your brother. The poor lad's fainted. Let's give him a minute. You want to kill me, don't you? Release him. Go on. Prove how strong you are. Do it for Ethan.
No, Roderick! He's toying with you!
Nah. Schade.
I'm impressed. Woo. Lucky for me, you're a cripple. I may have misjudged you, Roderick. I came here to kill you. Now, I'm thinking it might be far more entertaining to watch you and Ludd tear each other to pieces. I never want to come back to this fucking shit stain of a holdfast. I have better things to do than to play wet nurse to you and Ludd. So you'll settle this on your own. Last house standing wins. Otherwise I'll kill you both and be done.
You're insane.
At least I'm not you. And one more thing. Can't leave a job half finished. Ready the horses? Not sure you'll have much luck finding other allies.
Lecker. Ja. Telltale so an sich ist halt relativ gut gemacht, finde ich jetzt zumindest hier. Weil, ausgerechnet das. Der Original-Soundtrack mit drin, finde ich immer noch arschgeil. Das wäre jetzt die Stelle beim Fernseher, wo ich der Fernseher lauter machen würde. Aber es gibt ja keine neuen Folgen mehr. So. Gut, jetzt sind wir bei Folge 5 angekommen, ja? Hä, du hörst dich nicht? Was? Ach so, okay.
Arthur. I'm so sorry.
I keep asking myself what we've done to deserve such hate. Did we bring it on ourselves? Or is this house just cursed?
Ramsay Snow is a bloody savage. He shames the entire north.
Yet we're bound by law to obey him. By the gods, I miss the Starks. The Glenmore Guard are gone. Ordered home by Ramsay. So much for having allies.
Ramsay says he's not taking sides anymore. He means to let the strongest house survive. I intend that to be us, Duncan.
But can we even fight them? We don't have the numbers. We don't yet have Ryan back. And if Mira's right about an army from the south...
Ludd makes a show of being strong, but he's no better off than us. Not if the Boltons refuse
Where is
to...
he? Where is my brother?
My lady.
Let me through!
Elena.
Roderick, tell me where he... Oh, no. No. Oh, no. No! Arthur, no! Arthur! It's my fault. I brought him into this. I asked him to help.
I'm so sorry, Elena. I know how much he meant to you.
He meant everything, Roderick. He was my little brother. I was there the day he learned to hold a bow. He was so nervous that Father called him Quiver. And now to die like this, tortured, mutilated.
Ramsay Snow did this. He's a madman.
Ramsay was here because of you, Roderick. If we hadn't been your allies...
Elena.
I'm sorry.
Let's get you someplace warm.
How do I do this, Roderick? How do I keep going? Where do I find the strength?
You can't help the dead. So care for the living. That's what gets me through.
I don't have anyone else.
Bisschen kacke.
I wish things had worked out differently between us. I feel so alone.
I should try to get some sleep. I'm not sure I'll be able to. But I don't know what else to do.
You're not alone, Elena. I'm here for you, whatever you need.
Thank you, Roderick.
Fling! Hey! Der ist drauf wie seit 3 Jahren.
There you are. I haven't seen you since the coronation feast.
How many ships do you suppose it takes to move an army?
Ships? Why in the world would you...
Never mind.
Mira, I'll be honest. I took an enormous risk, defying Marjorie to get you into that feast. And you thanked me by making a scene with Lord Andros, in front of everybody. Marjorie saw, of course, and she knew exactly how you got there.
Lord Andros is a threat to my family. He's plotting against them even as we speak.
I believe you, but you called attention to yourself, Mira. And you angered Marjorie. Which is why it's not safe for me to be around you anymore.
What?
Das ist doch 100 Pro bestimmt.
You're not the
Ja,
girl I knew.
Negativrekord. 100 Pro.
She'd never be so reckless. And now that Garibald and I are discussing marriage, I just can't risk being associated with you. Not anymore. You know how much I need this marriage.
Sarah, you can't mean this. I have too few friends in King's Landing as it is.
I'm sorry. I really am. But I just can't.
Ja, kann die dazu, ja, ne? Und na klar die Telltale Games da, ne?
Was it worth it, at least? Sacrificing so much for your family.
They're still in very grave danger, I'm afraid.
Ja. Gibt es übrigens derzeit durch die Days of Play für 30 € im Telltale Mega Collection Pack. Bei 30 Tacken hast du jede Menge Games. Also, was ich, 6 bis 9 Stunden für Platin.
Better go before she sees me. She already
Mira Forrester.
Oh.
Can I help you?
You need to come with me. Now.
Why would I?
Don't make this difficult.
Das ist auch so eine Schlange, die Tante da.
thought you'd be happier.
I'm glad he's dead. Felt good plunging the knife in at least. But it doesn't feel like I expected.
Ah ja, genau.
Is that your way of saying thank you?
It's the best you're going to get. Oh, we should never have come here. This city. It only holds pain for me, Asher. I was hoping to bury it all with Dezor's corpse.
I can't imagine what it must have been like.
Please, I don't want to talk about it again.
Asher, you're back.
I'll be back.
Uncle. Let's collect our second sons and get out.
GZSZ im Mittelalter. Was?
You did
What
as
the
you were
fuck?
told. Daenerys
Alter.
should deliver.
Daenerys, huh? First names with the
Da ist sie
queen
noch.
now, are we?
Daenerys. Targaryen. Ah.
Your
Da.
Grace, my nephew has returned from his mission.
It seems you played your part in the taking of Marine, Asher Forrester. Did you run into any trouble? Reports from the battle are muddled. Perhaps you can clear them up. Well, my time is short.
You have your city, Your Grace. I'm here to talk about our reward.
You best be more careful with your words. I don't have patience for arrogant sellswords. I heard rumors of an incident in the city. Do you know anything about it?
Zack.
Your Grace, we encountered the slave master Dezor Zoraza on the way to the signal tower. I regret that he lost his life.
Oh, don't fucking...
You admit it, then? The punishment for defying a queen is death. And yet you come to me for a reward. Why should I let this pass?
Don't you dare.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Don't.
I'm waiting.
Ja.
The man was a fucking master.
Sind wir mal nicht so, wa?
That was not for you to decide.
Oh doch.
Not only did you disobey my orders, you are insolent and deceitful. You disappoint me, Forrester. I will not be giving you my second sons.
What?
But Your Grace, the mission was a success.
What did I tell you? She was never going to help us.
You promised me Croft and his second sons.
And you made me promises you did not keep. A new day is born in Marine. The slaves have thrown off their collars. There must be a few cutthroats who would fight for the likes of you. Now get out.
I'm terribly sorry, Your Grace.
You have nothing to apologize for, Malcolm. I have other plans for you.
Plans for me, Your Grace?
Plans that will help Haus Forrester, I hope.
I would like you to stay and serve me. I have a task for you.
Your Grace, I am humbled. But I owe my allegiance to my family.
And they will be grateful for the Targaryen alliance you've helped forge.
I am honored you would ask me. Might I discuss it with my nephew first?
Do so. But let me know your answer soon.
Wieder gefragt, ob er dann später auf dem Drachen reiten darf.
You'd seriously consider staying in Essos?
I'm not sure. This is all rather sudden. If she does come to Westeros, we'd want Daenerys Targaryen on our side. And now you've angered her, she may need some convincing. It's worth thinking about, you have to admit.
You'd abandon us with the White Hills at our doors. We need every sword.
What's a sword to a dragon? Just think what this alliance might mean for your house. But whatever comes of this, we still need men who will fight for us now. The Queen thought we might find them here, among the newly freed.
The little queen is right. Marine holds plenty of killers, and I know the worst.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go get them.
I don't know, Asher. They're not like us. To them, killing is a sport. It's fun.
Let them have fun with the White Hills, then. As long as they kill them, I don't care.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I must talk further with the Queen. Don't get yourselves killed.
So, where exactly are we going?
Well, these fighters used to be slaves. If I had to guess, I'd say they'll be trying to live like masters.
So. Aber ich nur so, so ein bisschen ruckelig, ne? Das Game. Also nach wie vor nicht kennen von der Episode 1 bis 4. Ah.
It's getting worse, isn't it?
We're only about a few days out from the Antler River. We cross a bridge the first men built. And from there, we can try to find the North Grove. Right, Sylvie?
We're not going north. We're going south to join Mance and the rest of the free folk.
But look,
That was always the plan, Cotter.
I have to go to the North Grove. My family's depending on it.
Your family needs you to wander around in the snow until you get eaten by a direwolf.
please, Sylvie. He knows what he's doing.
Does he now? Tell me then. How did my brother get that gash in his arm? You dressed his wound up well enough. But why'd he get hurt in the first place?
What does that have to do with the...
Hush, Cotter! I'm asking Fishface here.
Fishface.
Don't Sylvie me. I want to hear it from him.
It happened when we escaped Castle Black. There were men chasing us and...
That wound's fresh as can be. Are all crows liars, or just him? Point is, you don't belong out here.
Sylvie, I've known Garrett a while now. He may not be one of us, but I trust him.
I've been waiting months for you, Cotter. And when you finally come home, it's with some crow who can barely build a fire. No, we don't need to die for him.
Well, we've made it this far, haven't we?
Getting here was the easy part.
Hat sie ja so gesehen recht,
The
ne?
further north you go, the more likely you'll never come back. It's just not worth it. Once Cotter's fit to travel, we head south. With or without you, Garrett.
Sylvie.
You need to rest. And we'll be wanting something to eat. I won't go far.
Oh, don't be angry, Garrett. This isn't what it looks like. I can explain.
First I find out you're a wildling. Now you've got a sister. What else are you hiding?
Nothing. I swear. I thought she could help. Sylvie knows these woods better than I do. If anyone can find the North Grove, it's her. And besides, I couldn't just leave her. I won't do that. Not again.
Then convince her to go with us. She's your sister.
Well, maybe she's right. Maybe you don't belong up here.
You don't mean that. So that's it. I can't head north without a guide.
I go where she goes. I'm sorry, Garrett.
War ja klar.
I wonder why she doesn't wear it. Oh, this is that stuff Cotter was drinking.
Geht es auch? Yep.
Oh, well, it's not so bad. Wonder if she's ever seen an ice spider. Phew. Hope not.
Oh. Arthur.
Whoa! Fucking hell. Could you have been any louder?
Sorry.
Never met a crow before. Sorry I almost killed you. Might have done you a favor, though. Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north. Giants, thens, shadow cats and ice spiders. And the White Walkers, of course. A spear sounds nice after all that, doesn't it?
They can try to kill me if they want. I won't let them.
I'm sorry, but that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Don't frighten our dinner away. Shit.
It's my turn.
Oh, really? You even know how to use that thing? You're not going to shoot me in the leg, are you?
I never miss.
Hoffe ich. Ja.
I never miss. Right.
Ups. Verkackt.
Yes. It's not much, but it'll last us. You're not half bad with a bow. Could come in handy. You ever lost anyone, Garrett? Someone you really cared about? Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again? Do you know what that's like?
I lost my family. First my mother, then my sister and father.
So you know how it feels. Cotter and I, we lost everything too. And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again. Not even for the North Grove.
You know something about it, don't you?
Only what I've heard. But don't get your hopes up. It's not worth it.
Please, Sylvie. I need to know.
A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it. They'd heard stories. That the cold couldn't touch it. That it's safe, even in the dark of winter. So they'd set out, all full of hope. And none of them ever returned.
That won't happen to us, Sylvie. I was sent to find the North Grove.
That doesn't mean that you'll...
Help!
Cotter!
Sylvie! Harry! Get back!
Ach, die schon wieder. Fling! Ach ja.
This looks like the place.
Hätte ja vorher das andere T-Shirt anziehen sollen. Mit Winter ist hier.
Who are we dealing with exactly? Pit fighters. 2 go in, 1 comes out. Day after day. No rules, but kill. Anyone who can survive that is capable of anything. They're crazed savages. But 1 pit fighter is worth any 10 sellswords. If you can convince them to fight for you. And that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with them.
You were a pit fighter. If they're anything like you, we'll be just fine.
Understand, they are nothing. like me. These aren't soldiers. They're animals you unleash.
Oh. Wirklich einladend hier.
You did what?
What the fuck? Trust me, you don't want to get involved, Asher. Oh, one last thing. They're not fond of strangers. Or anyone who shows weakness. Or fear.
Maybe they should see a familiar face first.
If they don't like us coming here uninvited, it will hardly matter who they see first.
Well, if it isn't Beskar, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
You can. But not this one hiding behind your skirt. You've got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk away. 1, 2.
You're scary, fat man. Good thing I'm looking for scary. I need fighters like you.
Hear that? This little man wants us to fight his battles for him. We do what Amaya says. You talk to her.
Well, good, because that's exactly what... Hey! Hey! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Ja. So, direkt 1:1 durch hier. Oh. Mal direkt mal einen Stiefel durch Gesicht ziehen hier.
Well, hello there.
Amaya! Take her! You must want something pretty bad to risk coming in here. So, out with it. Before I decide not to let you leave.
I've come with an offer. One that'll interest you and your men.
If you wanted my interest, you wouldn't have shown up with her.
Amaya, please!
Please what? I had a friend once, the Basilisk, but she died a long time ago.
I earned my freedom!
You walked out on me. On all of us. Fighting side by side, we were goddesses of the pits.
Leave her alone! I don't care what your history is. Beskar's the most loyal friend I've ever had.
So, what is it that you want? Why shouldn't we rip you to pieces and feed you to the beast? My patience wears thin.
My enemies mean to butcher my family in Westeros. They killed my father. They killed my little brother. And now I need great warriors to help me avenge their deaths and reclaim my home.
You think we sell swords? We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters! Artists who paint in blood.
That was yesterday. The fighting pits have been closed.
You're all free now! free to do what you want. Don't you see that? Yes, we are free. Why would we follow another? We don't have masters anymore. Why would we follow anyone ever again?
The life you've led here is over. I've met the Mother of Dragons. She won't open the pits again. If you want to fight, we offer gold and glory.
Nee, auch nicht Splinter.
Amaya, the way I left was
Das ist ja
terrible.
der Grund, wieso Dennis es vorher gefragt hat, hier, ob ich schon was gefunden habe. Ja.
Please, set aside your anger and listen to him.
You want to lead pit fighters? You have to earn their respect first.
We don't know who you are until we see you bleed.
You're gonna have to show them you can fight.
All right. Who? How about the belly here?
You might wish so. His name is Bloodsong. He's vicious, fearless, and fast.
I've never seen him before.
Take a good look then. He's the man who's going to kill your boy.
And if I beat him, you and your men will join me in my fight.
If you can beat Bloodsong, you'll gain our respect.
Hmm.
But no one has ever beat him.
Right. Well, suppose I better get this over with.
So what are you supposed to be? With your little axe and your pretty blonde beard? I'd sooner bend you over to fuck than fight you.
Thanks for noticing the beard.
Well, come on! Let's see how you die!
If I die in there.
Yeah? You have a dying wish? This ought to be good.
Will you return to Westeros and kill as many Whitehills as you can?
No. I'll drink enough ale to drown a horse.
Hey! I need those!
You'll fight with the weapons we give you.
You all see this cockless Westerosi? He's come to order us to battle, like our masters did. I kill no man because another orders me to. I kill a man because it pleases me! Let me show you how we dance in Marine. You fight dirty. I like that.
Choose a weapon and try not to die. Only one of you leaves the pit alive. May the best fighter win!
The best would be me!
Here, use this!
Mittelalter Porno. Ja, Stark und Targaryen, ne? Die beiden halt.
Are you ready? Westerosi? This is gonna hurt!
Westerosi.
Yours will be a beautiful death! Isn't that something you'd like to say? Hear that, boy? We cannot let the crowd go wanting!
I think I can, actually.
Oh, ja, ja.
That you die slow.
That's no weapon worthy of...
Huh.
Would it help if I stood still?
Maybe.
Come on, pretty boy. Son of a whore!
against Westeros.
See if you're still smiling after I break your face.
Surprised you can lift it.
Oh nö. Jetzt ist der mit Button-Smashing hier. So. Ja, die Serie lohnt sich auf jeden Fall, ja. Also die geilsten Serien überhaupt.
Don't intend to. Look at this terrified boy. He fears his end.
Tja, das war's wohl. Ah, toll.
Do it! Your stupid game. Your stupid rules.
Tja.
Your old champion is gone. As are your old masters. You can stay here in Marine with nothing, or you can come with me. I chose you for a reason. You're true warriors. Warriors I admire and respect. You deserve better than this. You deserve more than to die for someone else's entertainment. Fight with me, and you will have glory and gold! If you've got the balls to follow me, we will set sail at dawn. And to those too craven to join me, to hell with you!
So. Zack. Hier durch den Weg. Ah ja.
I knew them! What are those things? Oh, God, over here! Over here!
Ich hab Kratos. Gut, dann wäre der Kampf schneller vorbei gewesen. Bringt nix, Depp. Oh Mann.
Fucking hell!
Bam. Fire. Dö. Ich würde weglaufen.
We make for the North Grove. But we need to stick together.
Run! No! I hope you're right about this, Garrett.
Ja. Winter ist hier, wie ich gesagt habe. Weil jetzt auch mit dem T-Shirt an der Tankstelle. Der Tankstelle war da so, Game of Thrones Fan. Nee, ich habe das T-Shirt noch so an. Also hellst ist der gar nicht.
Your Grace. You're familiar with my brother's chambers, aren't you? Certainly you've been here before. You looked rather confused when you came in.
So.
Yes, Your Grace. I'd like to think we can be honest with one another. However, you're quite the curiosity, aren't you? You made it clear your loyalty was with Lady Marjorie. Yet now you hardly serve her at all.
Have I displeased you, Your Grace?
I've heard things. I understand you've been quite busy. Tell me, do you consider yourself an honest...
Ja, dafür haben sie aber die Serie 1:1 sehr gut
One can never
umgesetzt.
tell with you northern girls. Assuming an honest person exists in King's Landing.
It hasn't been easy, Your Grace, but I've done what I
Gut, der Film
needed
ist klar natürlich detailreicher, wesentlich detailreicher, aber trotzdem sehr gut umgesetzt für so ein
I've done
Game.
my best to keep an open mind about people like you. Yet, Lucan tells me you've invited yourself to Tommen's coronation party. How exactly did that happen? It can't have been easy. Or at least it shouldn't have been.
I asked a friend to help me.
I see. Then you're not above using people to get what you want. Good. Why would you be so reckless as to risk your neck for what? It all seems rather careless, considering the consequences.
My family is still very much at risk, Your Grace. It was crucial I attend.
Your family. Sometimes that's a convenient lie we tell ourselves. When I suspect your issue with Lord Andros played a part in it. You've been such a busy little handmaiden. I assume Lady Marjorie knew nothing of this.
No, Your Grace.
This wasn't the first time you've hidden the truth from her. You've no qualms about lying to her, have you? Tell me the truth. Your secret is safe with me.
I have before, Your Grace. And I would again.
You are resourceful, aren't you?
Ja, ich hab alle.
Perhaps I mistook your northern stubbornness for
Kannst du mal
ignorance,
reinballern.
but now I see
Brauchst so ein
there's
bisschen
more to
Zeit.
you. You're a cunning girl. And perhaps you can help me.
Your Grace?
You're quite friendly with my brother Tyrion. I need you to speak with him before the trial begins. I want to know who he intends to call as a witness on his behalf. Consider it a favor to the crown, for which we will all be grateful.
I guess I could, Your Grace.
It won't be easy. Tyrion is devious. You'll have to hide your intentions, otherwise he'll tell you nothing. You may prove to be a useful little bird to me, assuming you do as you're told. In return, I'll take care of your problem with Lord Andros.
Thank you, Your Grace.
I never liked the man anyway, and I doubt anyone will miss him.
Tja, wobei ich da persönlich zu Tyrion halten würde. Fling!
You think we hired this boat for nothing?
I don't know. That was a rousing speech you gave, little brother. But who knows how much they heard.
They say your homeland is fat and prosperous. An orchard ripe for plucking.
We'll take what we want and kill anyone who stands in our way.
Take anything not nailed down. Just not from my house.
That depends on how nice your house is.
I'll show them their beds.
Der Zwerg.
Vesco wasn't exaggerating.
Malcolm, you're here.
And you found your soldiers. Eisenrath will be glad of your return.
Ah.
You came through for them.
Er spielt öfters hier
Just as I
an Dinge
knew you
mit.
would.
What about you, Uncle? Will you stay with the Queen?
If I can, I'd like to help her reclaim the Iron Throne. Imagine what an ally she'd be to Haus Forrester if she succeeds. Living here has made a better man of you, nephew. Perhaps the same will be true for me.
Thank you, Uncle. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. You've guided me well.
You are your father's son, Asher. For all your differences, he would be proud. I'll send a raven ahead to Eisenrath to let Roderick know you sail for Westeros with, sellswords. My thoughts will be with you in the fight to come. Asher. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Casting off!
Fling! Geil. Der ist los. 2 Minuten Takt jetzt oder was? Oh, da kann man schon mal 3 Jahre brauchen. Für so ein Telltale-Game.
He's a tricky little bastard. If he figures out who sent you, he'll tell you nothing. I'll be listening to every word you say.
Da ist er.
I ask for brawn, they send me a handmaiden. Well, you're here. You might as well come in. Let me guess. Your family is in grave danger, and you've come seeking my help? Not that I'd be of much use to you. As you can see, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage.
I really must speak with you, Lord Tyrion.
Clearly. You're here, aren't you? At least you brought wine. And you didn't even have to hide it. Doesn't smell poisoned.
Poisoned?
Cersei would love nothing more than to save herself the trouble of a trial. You don't expect me to drink alone, do you? They never let anyone in to see me.
I suppose I'll have just a little.
Ah, true girl of the North. Some things are worth dying for.
Ja, stimmt, Splinter. Das stimmt wohl. Ich kann komplett vergessen.
So, why are you here? It's rather unusual for a handmaiden to visit the Black Cells. Willingly.
Cersei.
I have to admit,
Ich gehe lieber zu ihm.
I've always
Cersei kann ich
admired
nicht
your
leiden.
honesty, but I suspect there's more to you than one might imagine. This is all a ruse, isn't it?
Sorry?
You're coming here. We both know you have an ulterior motive. You've come to set me free. It's the perfect plan. No one would suspect it of you.
You found me out. How did you know?
You can learn a great deal about someone if you're paying attention. So, tell me. Cersei sent you, didn't she? I know I'm not wrong. The truth, Mira.
Are you toying with me?
I might ask you the same question. Now tell me the truth. Admit it.
She left me no choice.
She never does. least you had the courage to tell me the truth.
I told you not to run your mouth. Stupid girl. You're acting a fool.
Back off, Lucan.
Watch your tongue, girl.
We're not done talking, you imbecile. Give us a moment.
Imp.
What did my sister expect you would learn?
Who will testify on your behalf?
She's using you. And will continue to do so. Until you no longer prove useful.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, clearly. Which is why you're here. Doing her bidding.
Stimmt.
And what would Lady Marjorie make of your new friendship
Ja,
with
nicht
my
schlecht.
sister?
Bringst den echt runter. Nice.
Assuming she doesn't dismiss you immediately.
Lady Marjorie doesn't know. And I intend to keep it that way.
You're fooling yourself if you think it's your secret to keep. And without her protection, you're in a very precarious position.
What should I tell Cersei?
She knows the answer better than anyone. No one will testify for me. She's already seen to that. That is the truth of it. Not that it will help you.
I have to tell her something.
Then lie. Tell her I intend to call Sansa, Varys, Jaime. Give her a list of names and be done with it.
Enough of this nonsense. You're wasting my time. Out! Now!
I wish you well, Lady Mira. Be careful who you trust.
Bling. Tag, Jane. Ja, Game of Thrones, ne? Nach 3 Jahren kann man da mal weitermachen.
Must you leave?
Sorry, didn't mean to wake you.
You didn't sleep, did you?
Neither did you.
We haven't slept much at all these last few weeks. I hope you don't have any regrets. About this. About us.
My only regret is what happened to your brother. If I'd only...
Please, let's not talk about Arthur. Not now.
Who? Hello.
What will we
Servus.
do now? Now that we're... what we are.
We'll be married. And no one will be able to keep us apart. Not Griff, not his father, not Ramsay Snow.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Roderick? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were alone.
Good morning, Talia.
Hello, Elena. Oh, I didn't realize you two were... I mean, I didn't realize she was...
It's all right, Talia. Come in.
I really am sorry. It's just, this is urgent, Roderick. And...
It's all right. I can go. You two need to speak.
Ah, okay. Wie lange hast du dafür gebraucht?
I hope.
Für den ersten Durchlauf da?
All right, then. I'm listening.
Last night, I was having nightmares. So I
Go on, Talia.
went back there. To the grove. And someone was there.
What do you mean?
Look.
This is a report. How many fighting men we have? Where Griff and the Whitehill garrison are being held. It even talks about Elena.
I know. It's everything. I couldn't believe it. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
You said you saw someone. Who?
Someone we trusted.
Talia, I need to know who it was.
He's like family, Roderick. But it doesn't matter. He's a traitor. He endangered our house. You have to deal with him like you would any other man. I'm sure he had his reasons, but no reason is good enough.
It's your duty to tell me, and mine to pass judgment.
Just promise me you'll kill him, Roderick. Anyone who would betray us like this deserves to die. I'm asking you as your sister.
Na dann.
I give you my word, Talia. The traitor will get what he deserves. Now, tell me.
Come with me. He's in the Great Hall.
12 Stunden ist aber auch schon mal hier, ja, nice Durchspielzeit, sage ich jetzt mal. Kann man nicht meckern.
Go get the guards. Hey? Oh, my lord, you scared the bloody daylights out. What's that? You tell me.
You don't scare me, Roderick. I've known you since you were a boy. Back when you still had a spine.
You sold your loyalty like some whore in the street.
My loyalty has always been to this house. But you've been too damn blind to see it.
Now, what I didn't see is that you were a traitor.
You pushed me to this, Roderick. You brought it upon yourself.
I trusted you, Royland. With my life.
Cha, you'll trust anyone who makes the right noises. You know why? Because you're weak. You're weak, just like Ethan was. Making Duncan his sentinel.
Ethan was a boy.
Ethan was a fool. And you've been making fool choices too, since the day you crawled off that corpse cart. Going to High Point without any soldiers, despite my every warning. Shying away at every turn from a war you know is coming. Hell, you even managed to get Arthur killed.
Enough, Royland!
You've had every opportunity to save this family, but you've squandered them all. Your father would be ashamed. Hate me for it, but it's the bloody truth.
You betrayed us all, Royland! My father included!
I've held true to what I believed, which is more than I can say for you.
The only thing that matters is that you swore an oath to
I swore to your father. I'd swear to Asher if he were here. But you're a cripple who can barely hold a sword. Asher knows how to act. All you do is limp between defeats.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Finally showing some spine.
Roderick, it's Griff. He's gone.
Somebody set him free.
Was this your doing? They were going to ambush you at the trade. I just saved your life.
But Ryan...
Royland, how could you?
This was his doing. Just sentence me and be done with it.
Roderick, you promised.
Kill me. And Asher dies too.
Tschüss. So. Ja, ja trotzdem. Also. War schon klar mit einem nur durchspielen, ne? Von dem her. Trotzdem nice. Wenn du so siehst, ja, Stories beim meisten Spielen zwischen 6 und 8 Stunden. Ja? 12 ist natürlich schon mal was anderes.
Not if he's at sea.
My lord, what do we do?
Prepare the horses.
We're gonna defend my brother.
Fling.
Fight for the Forresters! Fight for the sword! Hey ho, North for ho! Or fight for the riches and iron! Fight for the
You smell that? We're almost there, Wesker. Let's have a look.
Come on, break it up!
Save your lovemaking for below deck.
They listen to you. Barely. But what happens if your Lord Brother decides he's the one in charge once we're at Eisenrath? Do you expect them to follow his orders? Or will it be you commanding them? They don't know him. A lord sounds an awful lot like a master.
Roderick. He's the lord of the house, and he's been bred for it.
I understand, but these men and women have journeyed here to follow you, not him.
Oh, you'll see when you meet him. Doesn't matter if he can't fight like he used to. All men learn to love Roderick.
Ach du Scheiße.
That's odd. Port's quiet. No guards.
Im Ernst jetzt, SpongeBob?
Hardly any ships.
Maybe they're all off fighting one of your king's wars.
Could be.
Or could be we'll have a fight on our hands. I'll let the others know.
Right. Oh, this couldn't be easy, could it?
Bei mir nicht. Drunken Sailor kam bei mir gerade wieder. Wie bei Black Flag.
So, this is Westeros.
Ugly and small.
Fucking freezing, too.
I said you'd be paid. I never said you'd be warm.
Asher. Thank the gods you've made it back.
I brought you an army, brother.
Hope you're ready for a fight.
Lord's got something planned. I don't know what yet, but it won't be good.
Been stuck on a boat for weeks. Could use a good fight.
What?
Get that gate open!
Ja, lol.
Asher, no!
It's been a while since I killed any White Hills.
Out of my way!
Rums. Nice.
It won't go farther!
Asher, you have to get out of there.
Looks like it's up to us. Asher! Raise the gate! They've got us outnumbered. Oh, shit! We have to get out of here. It's stuck! Advance! The gate will fall without one of us holding it. One of us has to stay.
Asher! Come on! Don't you dare leave me, Asher!
My lord, you must hurry!
Oh, das.
Let me save your life and our house. Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice.
hold them off! But my lord, you
Asher
can't!
is your new lord.
Yes, my lord.
Roderick!
Go!
Tja. Und wieder eine weniger. So. Und 36,6% versucht haben, sich zu erstechen. Nur. Okay. 39,5% haben ihn getötet. Alter, was ist denn da los? Die meisten haben echt zu Cersei gehalten. Wie geht das denn? Oh Mann. Also eine mit ihrem Bruder Vögel, da stimmt doch schon mal was nicht hier. Ja gut, immerhin das und das auch. Okay. Also die oberen 3 wundern mich jetzt aber. Naja. Gut. So, haben wir zumindest hier mal in Folge 5 fertig. 1 Stunde 17, das passt eigentlich ganz gut. Das kann man ja überspringen, das Blabla. So. Das heißt ja nur nicht, ob es gleich instant weitergeht oder ob ich erstmal wieder ins Hauptmenü geschmissen werde. Keine Ahnung mehr. Okay, passt. Außer das Hauptmenü. Ja, also klar, bevor wir das Ding dann ins Platin machen, wir können ja gerade mal hier noch mal kurz gucken, ob es auch richtig synchronisiert hier. Ja. Und 62 auf 78%, da seht ihr das mal, ne? Geht doch ratzfatz hier. Da, letzte Trophäe 17.06.2015, ne? Und jetzt 9.06.2018. Fast genau 3 Jahre. Ne? Ja gut, passiert. Genau, jetzt sind wir bis 6 als die Platin, genau. Was? Das Angebot hier im PSN Store. Was ist denn das hier alles? Da Batman, ne? Telltale Series und Enemy Within haben beide 2 Platins. Ja, Marvel ist drin. Walking Dead Episode 1, 2. Ich habe noch Michon und eine neue Grenze drin. Minecraft Story Mode. Das läuft alles unter dem Days of Play. Muss ich mal gucken. Und da ist dann hier das Telltale Game Mega Collection drin. Da Walking Dead. Wolf Among Us, Zurück in die Zukunft. Ja. Lohnt sich auf jeden Fall, würde ich meinen. Ja. Ja. Du musst halt direkt kommen, wenn du die App oder so aufmachst. Also ich habe es halt mit einer Handy-App gemacht. Was auf der Play ist, weiß ich jetzt nicht. Also Handy-App, wenn du die startest und dann auf Store drauf gehst, siehst du gleich Days of Play. Ja. Und da einfach drauf gehen, dann siehst du die Angebote. Ja, kurzes Päuschen, dann machen wir hier das Ding voll Platin und dann, ja, ist Platin. Bis gleich. So, da sind wir wieder. Genau. Und da geht Shane hier für den Link posten. Na, genau. Das müsste das Ding sein. Mega Bundle klingt auf jeden Fall schon mal gut. Mit Telltale davor. Das ist das. 30 Tacken. Lohnt sich auf jeden Fall. Easy Platins einfach nur durchspielen. Bis auf vielleicht 1, 2 Collectibles und sowas. Die man einsammeln müsste. Ja. Aber das hier, Batman, Telltale Series, gleich habe ich Tales von Borderlands und auch das hier, Game of Thrones, ist einfach nur durchspielen. Walking Dead genauso. Ja. Muss man groß auf nichts achten. Ja. Man kann theoretisch auch alles überspringen. Ja, wie sie jetzt gerade das gemacht haben, das erkennen wir jetzt noch oder auch nicht. Geht das nicht, oder was?
But now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch blood tear you to pieces. Last house standing wins.
You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. What you need more than anything is an ally.
Ja, dachte ich mir jetzt, dass jetzt gleich der Akku leer geht. Ich hab's mir gerade gedacht, verdammte Axt. Naja. Gut, Sound ist kurz weg. Gleich aber wieder da. So.
Damien, where are you?
Ja, und auch so an sich eine so geile Story, ne? Also.
Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost.
They're everywhere! We make for the North Grove!
So, jetzt bin ich mal gespannt, wie sie hier das Finale machen.
Let me save your life and our house. Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice.
Schau. Minecraft ist auch dabei. Das steht bei der Liste nur nicht drauf, ist aber dabei. Ich habe mich gerade selber gewundert, also vorher. Das ploppt dann auch bei dir einfach auf. Halt jedes Spiel halt einzeln, ne? Du kannst nicht das komplette Bundle auf einen Schlag runterladen. Da ist dann auf einmal Batman drin in deiner Download-Liste und so weiter. Genauso wie Minecraft. Musst halt hier durch die Buchstaben durchswitchen.
The North Grove. Beneath the watchful eye of the Ice Dragon. The Ice Dragon? The Forrester sigil. Those look like ironwood trees. Hear the werewoods whisper. Haven't seen any werewoods this far north.
That must be it. We're close. I think I found it.
You found it? Are you sure? We can't afford to waste any more time.
I found it, Sylvie. Right under the eye of the Ice Dragon. Just like it says on the map. You hear that? Hey? It must be close.
I hope you're right. I don't know how much further he can go.
Nö, stimmt nicht. Ich hatte gerade, ich konnte alle Episoden runterladen. Auf einen Schlag. Wer ist das Spiel aus? Da kam es gleich Episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dann alle auswählen, downloaden.
It burns like all 7 L's combined. Oh.
Listen, Garrett. I know I'm not well. And up here that can get you killed. But you've always been there for me. If anything happens, I want you to leave me. You take Sylvie and don't look back. Promise me, Garrett. I need to know you'll do it.
If it comes to it, I'll do it.
Thank you, Garrett.
What are you doing?
I found Nightshade.
Ja, stimmt, vorher haben sie das nicht gemacht, ja. Aber jetzt ja.
Doses, it can help with pain. It's rare this far north. We're lucky to have found it.
Sylvie, we don't have time for this. We need to keep moving.
It won't take long. If you just help instead of just standing there. Can you help?
Also, oh, echt jetzt?
You see this? Whatever made this must be enormous. Claw marks. Gods. It's not frozen. Must be a fresh kill. It's been torn apart.
Guck. Der hat wohl Hunger.
Shit! We have to cross the ice! Get Cutter across! I'll hold it off! Go!
Come across!
Warte. Ja, so, nö. Ist es nicht, weil das ist nämlich hier, ich habe nämlich hier das nur den Download angestoßen. Da. Auf einem Inneren, da ist Episode 2. Da. Normal auf Story Mode ausgewählt, da kam gleich hier da 5, 4, 2, 3. Na, irgendwas soll man. Ja. Das war nicht halt wirklich chronologisch hier, aber ist ja Wurst. Na. Tja. Höchstens das hat mich hier gewundert, ne? Guardians of the Galaxy, das wird dann die Episode 1 sein, als hier 2, 3, 4. So. Ne, nur hier Batman zum Beispiel, Feind im Inneren, ne? Das da ist ja dabei. Oder halt hier die, eine neue Grenze. Okay, das jetzt zum Beispiel wundert mich auch, ne? Das war nur so, oder das auch einzeln.
I would never steal from you. I've yet to meet the thief who'd admit they would.
We used to keep it in the armoire. See, here it is. It was hidden in the back.
Strange. It wasn't there when I looked. I'm sorry. It's not right to accuse without proof. It's just... I need order in my household.
Ja, okay, Jane, da muss natürlich
Until I'm married to Tommen,
ein paar Mal
I can't
öfters die
afford
Pause-Taste.
any more mistakes. I have no choice but to make changes among my handmaidens. Tommen's garden party, Mira. What were you thinking? I can't believe you'd be so irresponsible.
I had urgent business there, my lady. People were counting on me. Otherwise, I would never have disobeyed you.
I'm sure you had your reasons, Mira. You always do. At least you're honest about it. Sarah's been saying some damning things about you, Mira. I suspect in an effort to save her own neck. My lady, please! You've said enough. One of you must answer for this. Sarah says you used her to get you into the party. You've been with me a long time, Mira. When I'm queen, I'll need people I can count on. Please, tell me this isn't true.
Please, Mira. I don't deserve to lose my position for this. I'm begging you.
Schlampe.
To tell her the truth!
Sneaking me into the party was Sarah's idea.
You liar! Lady Marjorie, please!
Let her speak.
She forced me to come with her.
Mira! How could you? I trusted you! And you betrayed me!
You're my friend, Sarah, but I can't cover for you this time. You've brought this on yourself.
No, Mira. You brought this on me. You deceitful, treacherous... One day, all of this will catch up to you, Mira. You'll end up with a knife in your back or your head on a spike. And when that day comes, I'll pray to the Seven for your soul.
That's enough, Sarah. Consider yourself dismissed from my service.
But my lady...
I said enough. Get out of my sight before you make things worse. Oh, such a sweet girl when she came to us. Why would she lie to me like that? Why would she betray my trust? Perhaps I did something to turn her against me.
Since the day she arrived, she's been angling to get closer to you, to take my place. Sarah may put on a sweet face, but she's as ambitious as anyone in King's Land.
Und Holgers Tipp ist Gold wert, ne? Nicht neben Ex-Professor stehen,
I
das
just
ist echt
didn't want
scheiße.
to believe it. For all the trouble you've brought, I'm glad you came to me. I think of you as more than just my handmaiden. You're a friend. An ally, even.
You've always been so kind to me. I think of you as a sister.
And you'll always have a sister's love from me.
Thank you, Lady Marjorie.
I have to distance myself from you for a time.
What?
Na, ich spiele ja nur so 1:1 die Serie nach. So gesehen.
Stupid lies about you and a murdered Lannister guard. But stupid lies can be dangerous. I can't be associated with this, or with you, until you put it to rest. I hope you understand. When I'm queen, I can help you again. Maybe we can help each other. Until then, be careful, Mira. And goodbye.
Wusch. Ja, los, lad schneller. Ja, stützt mir da. Aber dann sehen, wenn du es dir anguckst, na, warum und wieso das so war, oder wie auch immer.
I know that snot-nosed bastard Griff. He was sent to kill me, not Roderick. He wouldn't run home to his father without trying again. Listen close! I want the road surrounded. Ride hard for Eisenrath, and don't turn back. If this goes to hell, they'll need to know about Roderick. Yeah! Lay low and be ready to strike the moment I give the order.
And what order is that, Asher?
Paint the road with their blood.
Asher. Hep.
7 hells!
Headshot.
Take them!
Kill the Forresters!
No Griff.
Oh, he's a bloody coward.
Yeah, your brother was the coward. You should have seen him squeal. When Griff gutted him like a pig.
My lord.
Tja. Das ist Sparta. Ja, fast.
We're going to kill them all for this.
Roderick.
I wish I had known him, Asher. I'll never get to drink with him, fight by his side, complain about what an arse his little brother is.
People loved him. If he said a thing, people believed it. Roderick, he kept this house together through sheer force of will. And my brother was a true lord.
They'll sing songs about him someday. But you're the lord here now, like it or not, by the laws of your land. And to these men, you've more than proven yourself.
I know. If I don't become lord, Roderick's sacrifice, everything we went through, will be for nothing.
You'll make Roderick proud. Make your father proud.
If only he could see me now.
We have to go, my lord. And Lord Whitehill will be on the march.
Let's move!
So. Und die anderen laufen hinterher. Na super. Frühsport. Fling. Unsere Klingen sind scharf. Ja, ne? Drei Jahre für die Platin. Oh Gott. Naja. Lieber spät wie nie.
Ja!
Asher.
Roderick.
How could this happen? It makes no sense.
He died a hero.
Gregor was a hero. Ethan was a hero. Now Roderick? It means nothing to me.
It was his sacrifice that enabled us to escape.
It's not fair.
Talia, Mother, listen to me. We don't dare take time to mourn. Not yet. Lord is sure to move quickly now. He could be at our gates before nightfall. But there's hope yet! I've brought help! Warriors from across the narrow sea, with no equal in Westeros.
Whatever their skill, they are hardly an army.
Milady, I've seen them twice in battle. I've seen Asher lead them. They're a force to be reckoned with and will be more than equal to whatever Lud could muster.
How can you say that? We've already lost.
What are you talking about?
Ramsay Snow. He came here. He set terms of war. He said the last house standing wins.
And with the Lord of Haus Forrester dead.
I fear she's right. By the terms put forth by the Boltons, we don't have a claim.
Roderick may be dead, but the Lord of Haus Forrester stands before you. I will lead us in battle. This war is not over until I say it is!
Asher will lead us!
Asher is our lord!
Asher, I wish this were a happier occasion, but this sword has been held by a Forrester lord for centuries. Now, it is yours. All hail Asher Forrester, Lord of Eisenrath, defender of the Ironwood Groves.
My father never trained me to be a lord. This was supposed to be Roderick's sword, but I was trained to fight. And by the gods, I will defend my father's house to the last breath. Haus Forrester will prevail this day!
So, schickes Schwert, ne? Würde sich bestimmt hinter mir ganz gut machen, so im Regal. Die letzte Episode lädt aber echt lange. Wow. Für das eigentlich nur so ganz kurze Dinger sind hier.
He's lying. Look at him. He's a crow. He doesn't represent the Forresters. Never seen a crow this far north of the wall. Must be a deserter. I don't trust fucking deserters. And you're traveling with a wildling. All the more reason not to trust you.
We're not your enemy.
Says the man who wounded my bear. Who came here uninvited. I could have killed you out there. As easily then as I could now.
He's a warg.
The bear likes your kind even less than I do, so I suggest you shut your mouth. Your blade pierced his shoulder, and I felt the pain as if it were mine. You couldn't possibly understand what that's like. But I could make you understand.
Enough, Josera. He claims to serve Haus Forrester. Anyone could say as much. What proof do you have?
If you'd have us believe it's not a lie.
I was given this by Talia Forrester before I left. It's the Forrester sigil, made from ironwood.
Harida East.
You trust this crow?
That necklace is Forrester ironwood. No one else could craft it as well.
My friend is wounded.
He won't live long without our help. High Vis.
Wait! Where are you taking him?
Who is this girl? Is she a prisoner? Why else would you be traveling with a wildling?
She's my friend.
A wildling girl?
I told you we couldn't trust him.
She'll betray you the first chance she gets. My name is Elsera Snow. This is my brother Josra.
What is this place?
A refuge against the forces of darkness during the long night. A place of great power to those who know how to use it. I assume that's why you're here.
You're a long way from home, aren't you? There must be a reason you've come all this way.
House Forrester is in great danger. The Boltons are the Wardens of the North now. Ever since Lord Gregor fell at the Twins, the White
What do you mean? Since Lord Gregor fell?
Lord Gregor was slain at the Twins months ago. Betrayed by Walder Frey. You didn't know? Of course. How could you?
He has no idea who we are.
Why would he?
You're right. He's just a messenger. All he did was use some ironwood necklace they gave him. Why should we trust him with anything? They clearly didn't. Otherwise, he would know.
Lord Gregor was willing to trust me. If he was, then you can too.
He wasn't the best judge of character.
Perhaps Lord Gregor never told anyone.
I wouldn't be surprised. Better to hide his shame where no one could find out. Whites.
Gregor wen fenden bjonen.
Jo.
What about them?
Hiftanes.
What? No! Let me go!
Did they teach you to fight at Castle Black? I hope they did. Otherwise, you're likely to die.
I'll fight. But only if you release her.
I knew you couldn't be trusted. Maybe you're the one who should be tied up.
We don't have time for this. The dead are coming. I'll untie her, but she'll need to be watched. That's one less warrior, so I hope you know how to fight.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course.
There's something wrong with them, Garrett. Those warriors. They're not normal free folk. Not like any I've ever seen.
Ready.
Ja. Die sieht so ein bisschen aus hier wie die von Horizon Zero Dawn. Ja.
Lady Mira, wait.
Tom, what is it?
Guards, they're searching your room.
Break it down. Search the place.
They're coming after us for the murder.
Shit. The knife is in there.
We should have gotten rid of that ages ago. Come on, we can't stay here.
What's going on, Tom? Lady Marjorie said she'd heard rumors about me.
It's all over the keep, milady. They're saying you take Lannister men to your bed and murder them in their sleep.
What? That's ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous, milady, if soldiers weren't
Ja,
smashing
da
in
geht's
the
Shaden.
door.
Na? Ja, nur gut 60 und viel Spaß bei Wolfswald 2, wenn du das morgen angehen solltest. Oder so.
There's more. Someone sent the captain of the guard a message about you.
Bis später, wenn du willst. Heute Abend.
Dropped off at the guardhouse.
You mean someone's plotting against me? What was in the message?
Murder accusations, most likely. Whoever's behind this, they're making their move now. If those guards catch you, if they catch us, we've got to stay close to Lady Marjorie. They won't touch us if we're with her. She'll protect us.
We can't bring Lady Marjorie into this.
What? Why not?
She can't associate with me until I put the rumors about me to
Okay,
rest.
dann hast du ein bisschen was vor dir, ne? So, jetzt geh aber. Hau ab. Gute Nacht.
Calm down.
Nicht, dass du morgen noch verpetzt oder so.
Panicking isn't going to help.
Those guards won't stop until they find someone for Damien's death. What are we going to do, Lady Mira? How are we getting out of this one?
Being near me is dangerous, Tom. You should get as far away as possible.
Appreciate the thought, milady. But we're in this together. But I don't know how to aid you now. Tell me and I'll help you.
I need allies, Tom. Allies with real power. If I can get an audience with Cersei, maybe she'll put a stop to this.
I don't like it. But I can get her a message if it's what you want. In the meantime, there's a collier's store by the river gate. On Muddy Way. Meet me there.
Who's there?
Show yourself, or it'll be worse for you.
Get to the colliers. Tell Godwin I sent you. Goodbye, Lady Mira.
The coal boy.
Take him.
Naja, also Doom ist eigentlich relativ einfach. Oh, Platin. Stellenweise ein bisschen nervig, aber unterm Strich, ja. Gut machbar. Boah. Der war doch vorher nicht so lange hier, oder? Ja. Und naja, habe ich dann die 11 Trophäen in den 11 Tagen wohl dann alle heute schon erledigt, ne? Finde ich gut. Aber morgen kommen ja noch ein paar mehr.
Mira told us he was gathering an army. We have heard to think it's not bigger, but we can't fight that.
He doesn't expect us to. He's trying to frighten us into surrender. I want every bolt aimed at Lord Whitehill the moment he appears.
Ryan!
Crossbows up!
Haus Forrester! Show your face, boy!
Ja.
Ryan! He's frightened, father. On ya!
Well, Lord, you must not have much faith in this army of yours if you feel the need to hide behind my little brother.
You mistake me, Forrester. Ryan is here for your protection, to stop you from being stupid. You see, I'm here to end this once and for all. You got your little revenge on my men, but it's time you listen to reason. I could ram your gates down and kill every last one of you. Or we could end the bloodshed here and now. This war is over, Asher. It ended the moment Roderick fell. By Ramsay's rules, I'm the victor here. This will all be mine now. One way or another.
My brother's death is on your hands! Believe me, the bloodshed has only begun.
Do you know what? We've spilled so much Forrester blood already, Asher. You're the one who's missed all the fun.
Let's put all this ugliness behind us. I'm willing to talk terms of your surrender.
Surrender?
Open your halls and bend the knee as my bannermen. You continue to produce ironwood, under my supervision, of course. And you will join your house to mine, for all to see, by wedding my Gwyn.
Well, fuck me.
Asher, you can't!
And if I tell you to go fuck yourself?
Look at my fucking army! If you want to die, I'm more than happy to oblige! I would just as happily kill you all and be done with it. But I'm very generously giving you a way to keep your bloody lives. Oh, one last thing. As a show of my goodwill, I've brought home the body of your lord. Your brother was too stubborn to know when it was over.
Roderick, let me see him. I want to see my brother!
I'm sure your people will be relieved to keep their lives.
We'll never bend the knee to a fucking Whitehill!
You will.
Nein.
Unless you want to end up like Roderick here. You have an hour. I'll be waiting in my camp.
No!
I'm sorry, little brother. I've buried too many sons.
Maester, take my brother's body. You will join Father and Ethan in the grove.
As you say, my lord. But... forgive me, I just... Perhaps the time has come to truly let this bloodshed end. We simply accept. We bow our heads and Asher marries Gwyn.
Craven.
It's not the worst terms I've ever heard.
I can't bow my head to the fucking Whitehills after all they've done. I may have loved Gwyn, but... No. No, not like this.
Even if you went through with it, Lud would have you killed the moment Gwyn produced an heir.
There will be no marriage. If we bow our heads now, we'll always be his slaves.
We have to kill them, Asher.
I piss on surrender. Let's ride out and kill them all.
We ride! To arms! Spill their blood!
Believe me, I want to kill every last fucking one of them. But Lord still has Ryan. A direct attack is a sure way to see another Forrester dead today. But there may be another way we could win this. Lord rules that house with an iron fist. His sons, his bannermen, do nothing without his say-so. There may be 500 men outside that wall. Without Lord at the lead...
They'll scatter like chickens with their heads cut off.
That's good, but how? Lud will not simply cast aside his men and offer his neck. Such a task is easily said, but Lud is wary.
Simple. We tell Lord exactly what he wants to hear. We invite him inside to celebrate and drink to our union.
And then?
An ambush. Your pit fight is hidden until the last moment.
No, an ambush is too chaotic. Things could go badly quickly. Lud could escape. There's another way. Poison. In his wine.
There are those who would call poison a coward's weapon.
No. Lethal and direct.
Either plan is high risk. We only lure Lud inside if the whole family is there to sell
Ich finde
it.
das besser.
Talia and Ryan will both be in danger.
I understand the risks. But an ambush is the best way to kill as many Whitehills as possible.
Then we have a plan.
Whatever happens to me, I need you to get Ryan out alive. As soon as we move on, Lord.
Not a problem. You know you're the only family I've ever had. That makes Ryan my brother too.
I won't forget this.
I've forgotten the number of times I've heard you say that.
I've said that before.
We will avenge Roderick's death tonight, whatever it takes.
Send word to Lud. We'll drink this night to the prosperous future of our united houses.
Ach ja. Fling.
She's left the key. Search the area.
Lady Mira!
There she is! Take her!
What's all this?
I'll tell you on our way. You're making a big mistake. Don't you know who this is?
Doesn't matter who he is. We're here for you.
This is Lord Rickard Morgren, the most powerful ironwood merchant in King's Landing. One word to your superiors, and he'll have you carted off to the wall. Rickard, tell them how far you'd go to protect your friends.
Lady Mira, I hope these men aren't bothering you.
We have orders from Captain Lucan to...
Let me worry about Lucan. You worry about buying yourselves a few tankards. On me. Thank you for keeping our city safe. Can I take you somewhere, Lady Mira?
The Rivergate. Thank you.
The Rivergate! Quick as you can! What's going on, Mira? Is there a problem? Maybe I can help.
Someone's plotting against me.
Plotting? What do you mean?
They're spreading malicious rumors. And worse, they've set the guard after me.
I see. That is worrying indeed. Clearly you've made powerful enemies here in King's Landing. Although, you've made short work of one of them, at least. I hear Lord Andros has found a home in the Black Cells. I'm impressed. It seems he took on the wrong handmaiden and lost.
Andros was a snake, working for the White Hills. He got exactly what he deserved and no more.
I'm inclined to agree. I doubt anyone will miss the oath. Of course, now that you've gotten rid of my biggest competitor, all kinds of opportunities have opened up. Particularly in your part of the Seven Kingdoms. The Ironwood market is wide open. A lot of gold to be made.
There's opportunity enough for both of us, Lord Morgren. Think of what we could accomplish if we worked together.
I have thought about it. I've thought about it a great deal. You're clever, Mira. When you faced down Andros at the coronation party, well, let's just say you showed how formidable you really are. Of course, I knew you'd be a problem when we first met. Imagine a handmaiden stealing the crown's Ironwood contract from under my nose. That's why I bribed that Lannister guard to kill you. Don't look so surprised. You must have known you'd become a target sooner or later.
You two-faced shit! Don't you have any honor?
Honor?
Do you think I got where I am because of honor?
We've both seen what happens to honorable men. After Ludd takes Eisenrath, he and I will control the Ironwood trade entirely. You've been very helpful, Mira. But it's time to get you out of the way. Can't have you complicating things.
You're making a mistake, Morgren. I have powerful allies. One word to Cersei, and you'll be in the cell next to Andros.
You're mistaken, Mira Forrester. No one is coming to your aid.
Was er echt hier ist ein Unfall jetzt oder was?
We've arrived. Now get out of my fucking litter!
Lucan, fancy coming across you here. I seem to have found something you're looking for.
That you have, my lord. I've been searching for this murderer a long time. Finally, I got her.
Lady Marjorie will hear of this. She'll have your head!
Lady Marjorie will want nothing to do with you, Mira. It's time for you to answer for your crimes. Take her to the cells. Chin up, Mira. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, the headsman will be quick.
Yep. Ja, ich habe keine Ahnung, was er das mit runtergeladen hat. Ich habe eigentlich theoretisch schon das andere markiert.
Forgive my brother's temper. It's said over time wargs adopt the traits of their animal. And your news was unexpected. You see, Gregor Forrester was our father, and we are his bastards. I doubt anyone knows. It was his dark secret. And he feared his family would find out.
This can't be true. Lord Gregor was an honorable man.
But a man all the same. Josra would say he banished us to hide his shame. But I like to think it's because he knew what we were. That he was protecting us in his own way. We thought one day Gregor would come and see everything we've built. But instead it was you. You are the first to arrive. It must have been a difficult journey. Few try, and fewer still live to tell about it.
It wasn't easy. I had to break my vows to the Night's Watch. We barely made it.
Not many survive this far north of the Wall. But you're here. Our father entrusted us with protecting the North Grove. That has always been our purpose. But we've learned there's a power here, Garrett. A power we've only just begun to understand. Winter is coming, and we haven't much time.
Gregor ven Fionden Bjorne Sager ven. Svealoden Mopre befastan.
So, genau deswegen. Das ist nämlich die Reihenfolge. Danach haben wir dann irgendwie Beende Episode 2. Dazwischen einfach nur das Batman reingeschoben. Ich weiß noch nicht warum. Ob das irgendwie die Grundvoraussetzung ist oder sowas, kein Plan. Deswegen habe ich es einfach mal drin gelassen, weil bei der 500.000 Down ist mir das egal. Ja, die 7 GB zusätzlich, das macht da nichts. Ja. Wir haben jetzt hier über 200 GB Spiele runtergeladen. Reicht gar nicht, waren sogar mehr. Naja.
Oh, you're an ugly bastard.
Hä? Na toll, echt jetzt? Ah.
Oh, you're an ugly bastard.
Das habe ich mir gezogen aus PSN. So, jetzt aber.
You fought well. For a crow.
I saved your life.
I wouldn't go that far. Although I admit, you can fight. Maybe they did teach you something at Castle Black. But then, my expectations were low.
You fought well yourself. Or at least your bear did.
His name is Shadow. Killing them I don't mind. It's the burning that stays with you. You'll never forget that stench.
Did you see what they just did? They don't care about their own.
My sister has trained them well. Emotion is a weakness, according to her.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. They seem fearless.
That's what they've been trained for. Nothing else matters but that. They're more my sister's doing, not mine.
The whites grow bolder by the day. Ever since the wildling tribes went south with Mance Raider. I need to go back.
Here, let me help you.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I should return to the village. Fulgorn Bisoneer. Did you not hear me? Fulgorn! Sona!
What?
Wait! Fulgorn Bisoneer.
You're losing control.
What was that?
It's blood magic. The more she uses it, the weaker she becomes. And they can sense it. Elsera's a fool to keep taking these risks. One day, they'll kill us all if we're not careful.
Is there some way to help her?
She is convinced her blood magic is the only way to protect the North Grove, that her warriors are the answer. But she can't control it. I worry about her. It's more dangerous than she knows. She was right about one thing, though. The whites are growing bolder. And the worst is yet to come. Now that my father's dead, there's no reason to stay. That's why he sent you, isn't it? To bring us back to Eisenrath. To crush our enemies south of the wall.
You're right. Haus Forrester needs our help. We could return south.
Think of what we could do. I'm sure we could convince Elsera to join us. You said yourself, Haus Forrester is in danger. This is our chance to do something about it.
So, soll einfach den Bär da reinholzen, so gut ist.
Where's Sylvie?
Never trust a fucking wildling.
Fling! Ah, jetzt schon die 4, okay. Also allzu lange dauert es jetzt immer. Also Until Dawn muss ich auch mal noch irgendwann mal machen. So, bei Gelegenheit irgendwann so.
Looks fresh. Looks like they didn't make it to the block.
Jailer, please.
Shut it!
Please come here.
Na, so what?
Hello? Excuse me?
What do you want? Can you get me out of here? Because if not, I don't want to know.
Hey! No talking!
Jailer! Jailer, come over here.
Oh, don't you start again.
Why don't you come here for a moment? We can have a little chat about it.
God's woman, I said shut it. Or I will come in there, and you won't like what happens.
Well, what do you want then? Tell me, please! I'll do anything. Just tell me! Bastard! Before the day's over, they'll take us straight to the block. So don't give me that look. You can leave the judgment to the Father, whatever gods you believe in.
I'm sorry, I meant no offense. But we have to keep our heads held high, even when everything else is taken from us.
I have a son. A little baby boy. I think of the smell of his skin. His tufts of brown hair. There is nothing I wouldn't do. Nothing. Just to hold him again. Dignity is worthless compared to that. What would you do in my place? I'll never see him again.
People will tell your son about you. Stories about what you were in life. Give him a story he can be proud of.
But you've no idea what I've done.
Doesn't matter what we've done. All that matters now is what we do next.
Mira, making friends already, I see.
Be quick. We'll be coming back for her next.
For your trouble.
What? Nothing to say?
Block will do that to you.
They'll be here for you soon. You don't have much time.
Enough! I've come to talk.
I've come to make you an offer. I was thinking about what you said. Your relationship with Cersei is valuable. You never know when that might come in handy. And then I realized there's something far more valuable than your friends at court, Mira. Your name. I want you as my wife.
What? Never! The hells will freeze before I'd marry you.
Sad to say, but the headsman will be here long.
Ja, Pfeiler, definitiv, ja.
I want Eisenrath, and you're going to give it to me. It may not be the grandest castle in Westeros.
My family would never allow it. If you go anywhere near Forrester lands, my brothers will kill you.
That might be difficult for them. 2 of your brothers are already dead. That idiot Ludd will take care of the rest. One way or another. And it won't take me long to get rid of the harebrained fool myself. I'm sorry, Mira. None of your family will survive. Eisenrath will fall to you. And through marriage, it will become mine. A holdfast in the north can only help my ambitions.
Until I cut your throat in your sleep.
Doubtless you'd try, given half the chance. But you won't be. It's fitting our betrothal begins in a cell. I'd say it's a perfect symbol for the rest of your life.
You plan to keep me locked up?
Well, perhaps not literally. If you play your part and produce my heirs. The murder of a Lannister guard can't go unpunished. But I can get you out of here, Mira. One word from me, that coal boy takes your place on the block.
Tom!
All you have to do is agree to marry me. You'll give up your power. You'll give up your ancestral home. But you'll be alive. So, Mira, what do you say?
You will never have Eisenrath, and you will never have me.
What? You
I'd rather die.
Ah.
Fine. Have it your way.
She won't get far. Not out here.
Let me go!
Sylvie!
He's my brother! I wasn't finished!
Ja. Deswegen sage ich
When
ja,
you're
teilt
finished
gleich
here,
wie
come
die
see me.
Story.
There's something I must show you.
Also die Serie.
I don't trust these people, Garrett. Which was why I had to see Cotter. He's not well. And he won't live much longer.
I need to see him. Is he in there?
There's a reason I wanted to talk to you. I need you to do something for me. I didn't want him to suffer anymore, Garrett. Just to ease his pain, but... that's when they found me. The Nightshade. I need you to be the one to end his suffering.
But...
It's our way, Garrett. You have to feed it to him. I'm trusting you to do this, Garrett. You're the only one who can.
I will. You can trust me. I'll do the right thing.
Thank you, Garrett. He's in so much pain.
Ja, aufs Finale bin ich mal gespannt, ja.
I did everything within my power to help your friend. But I'm afraid it's too late. Nothing can save him now.
Sylvie told me.
Nightshade? What are you going to do with that? You realize it's deadly.
I promised Sylvie I'd give it to him. To end his suffering.
I don't know what that wildling told you. But that will kill him and taint his blood.
Garrett, is that you? It's me, Cotter. I'm here. Where's Sylvie? I want to see her. Where is she? Did something happen to her? Don't worry.
Ja, alles klar, kannst du ja, ne? Schönen Abend dir noch, beziehungsweise gut Sächle. Na, Haus rein.
What do you mean, our friends? She wanted me to look after you. Remember your promise, Garrett. You said you'd leave me behind. To help Sylvie. Cotter! Oh, I can't bear it anymore!
He's been incredibly brave. A lesser man would have died days ago. But I suppose you already knew that about him.
This wasn't supposed to happen. I always thought he'd be here, fighting by my side.
But now you can use his death to give his life meaning. This was always intended for my father. It's a sacred symbol of the power of the North Grove. Forged from iron, the handle made with ironwood from this very tree. In my father's absence, you speak for Haus Forrester. It seems only right that you should have this now. You're here for a reason, Garrett. It's no accident they sent you.
I promise. I'll make Lord Forrester proud.
I know you'll do what's necessary. Your friend is dying, but his life is too valuable to waste. Give me his heart. His beating heart. And his death can have meaning. We can use it for a greater purpose, Garrett. An ancient ritual to help harness the power of the North Grove.
But...
we must do this, Garrett. I fear what might happen if we don't.
Why me? Can't you do it yourself?
Not alone. I'm far too weak. You saw what happened after the fight. My warriors, they're pulling away. Please, I need you to do this. For me, for the North Grove.
I'm ready. Gareth. Can't take it any longer.
End his suffering. Use his life to make us strong, Garrett. Give him that poison, and his blood will be useless.
I'm sorry, but I can't do it. Cotter's my friend. I wouldn't be here if not for him. And I have to respect what Sylvie asked me to do.
Then so be it. Fulgorn Weissen air. We must burn the body.
Tja, kann ich fast finden, dass die meisten ihn wiederbelebt haben.
Your fighters are in place, my lord. Once they're all seated at the table, give the signal to strike.
Remember, no matter how much they might provoke you, we must let them think they've won. That's them. Here we go.
Gwyn.
Clever. Send the girl first. Don't let her play with your head, little brother.
Lady Forrester. My apologies for arriving unannounced. I was hoping I might have a word in private with Asher. I think we can agree these are not ideal circumstances.
Agreed.
But these are the circumstances we find ourselves in. I know how you must feel, Asher. What your family has suffered, it's unimaginable. Which is why the bloodshed must stop.
I agreed to your father's terms, didn't I?
You did. But I know you, Asher. You're not the one to roll over so easily. You don't like being pushed into a corner. It's not in your nature.
I don't need your sympathy. I agreed to your father's terms, that's all there is to say.
I wish I could believe that. But I know you too well. You have to understand. I've risked everything to bring peace between our houses. To meet with Roderick in secret. To tell him of the traitor within these very walls. To make sure no harm came to Ryan as our ward. All while persuading my father that bloodshed would end if we were to wed. I have no ulterior motive, no hidden agenda. Just peace, once and for all.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust your father. He ordered the ambush. He'd just as soon slit my throat as see us wed.
That was before. My father would never betray my trust. Truth be told, my father's scared of you.
Is he?
With Roderick, he knew who and what he was dealing with. But you, he thinks you're dangerous. You proved as much when you attacked his men.
They came after us.
I know. And that's all in the past now, I promise. We can make this work, Asher. This is our one chance. Together we can control the future of our houses. Just promise me, when my father and brother walk through that door, nothing will happen that could threaten that future. Our future. I need your assurance. Nothing will happen.
It's them I'm more worried about. They're more likely to do something than I am.
I won't let that happen.
Begging your pardon, my lord. I'm afraid Lady Forrester requires your help.
Of course.
I should go.
What help does my mother need?
Sorry, my lord. It was the best I could think of. But we have everything in place. How should we proceed?
Ready the men.
Of course, my lord.
Alyssa, I'm sorry it's come to this, but at least it's done.
Where's my son?
Right to it, then.
Mother!
Oh, my baby. Oh, my baby.
Enough blubbering. You can have him back when we've hammered out the details of your surrender.
Lord Whitehill.
Asher. Now, who'd ever have imagined this? You welcoming me into your hall to drink your wine and call me father. I thought I'd seen the last of you when Gregor shipped you off to the other side of the bloody world.
Let's get on with this.
What's the hurry? We'll be spending the rest of our lives together. As family.
You're not my family, Lord.
And you'll never be mine! If I wasn't so bloody soft-hearted...
Father, please. I know this isn't easy, but it's right.
Would you like to sit down, Lord Whitehill?
Aye. And get us something to eat. I'm bloody starving.
We thought you'd like to sit here, Lord Whitehill.
I'll sit there. Thank you very much. In the Lord's chair. It's not like your father wanted your worthless ass in it.
It's just a chair. By all means, sit in it if it makes you feel important.
What? How dare you? You think you have any power here? What'll it take for you to learn to show respect? How many more Forresters do I have to kill?
Calm down, Father. Asher's been amongst sellswords so long, he's forgotten how to behave.
Teach him some manners, then. Rather odd that Talia's not here, isn't it? And your banner men look a little tense. What are you playing at, Forrester? Something's not right. I can feel it.
You're not enjoying the party?
Don't play games with me, Forrester. See, that's the trouble with you, Forresters. No manners. I knew you.
Hop.
Now!
Läuft hier eine rum. Nice.
Quick! Don't let him escape!
Forrester scum!
Döp. Der bekannt eigentlich gar nichts, der Typ da.
Shut the fuck up!
When? It could have been so different, but you destroyed everything. Goodbye, Asher.
Ja. Immerhin, sein dämlicher Sohn ist tot, wir haben den Sohn wieder, passt doch, läuft doch.
It's a trap! They're trying to kill us! Kill them all! Kill the fucking Forresters! Take down the gate!
We can't fight that many! We're doomed!
If they breach the gate, we're done for! We can't fight the entire Whitehill army!
My lord, your wound. Get them to safety. Of course.
I won't abandon you, not again.
Please, mother.
Ja. Böp. Ja genau, es killt er alleine hier.
Our lord is here! I'll be the lord! He's here!
My lord, your command.
Save as many people as you can! Do as your lord commands! Get the small folk to safety! Death to the Whitehill!
Ja, Geschichte, Holger, ne? Haust rein. Geschichte.
Westeros. Let's give those fuckers a welcome to remember.
Forrester, you've come a long way to die. Let's see you live up to your reputation.
Rally to your lord!
Let go of my son! Forrester!
My son.
Ja doch, ein Jahr, also nach der Serie zumindest ja. Will ja anscheinend, keine Ahnung.
from ice.
My lord, we have to get you out of here!
I'll be damned if I let another lord die on my watch.
I can't run.
You must survive, Asher. For the house. For all of us that fought this day. Now!
Okay, also das ist garantiert jetzt nicht wie die Serie. Der jetzt wiederum für die Schade. Oh, der Winter naht. Ja gut, aber ist ja klar, also die ganze Serie in das Spiel reinzupacken ist auch ja ein bisschen zu groß. Dann. Aber dass sie ja so extrem abweichen durften, wundert mich so ein bisschen. Na dann. Werden schon genug dafür bezahlt haben.
You did the right thing. I did what I had to do.
He was your friend.
Der Witcher-Serie wird auch nicht ganz so einfach. Ja, das stimmt, ja. Ja, mal gucken, wie sie das machen dann.
Your arrival has changed everything. Even though we've been preparing for it all our lives. Now we don't have much time. We were sent here for a reason. To protect the North Grove. Winter is coming, and we have a role to play in the war to come.
Our father never would have wanted us to stand by and see Haus Forrester fall. Not while we can still do something about it.
It's too late to reach Eisenrath. It may already be lost.
Gregor trusted you for a reason. You know defending Haus Forrester is the right thing to do.
You're the one they sent, Garrett. You should be the one to decide.
Da.
Haus Forrester needs our help. So we'll gather our forces and march south. May the gods guide us and protect us.
Boom.
In the name
Was war
of
das?
the king, I hereby sentence you to death.
Das ist schön. Das ist auch eine Serie. Aber das ist ja dann noch der Unterschied. Wahrscheinlich haben die echt bloß hier, was ich die Lizenz halt gehabt hier für ein Spiel. Und das war's dann, muss ich ja irgendwas umändern. Sonst geht da nichts.
Bring forth the next prisoner.
This young woman is accused of murdering a loyal servant of the king. Who here bears witness to her crimes?
I will speak to them. This woman is a traitor and a murderer!
Shameful! Take her head! Kill her! She's
A
innocent!
disgrace to her family name!
Da.
Traitor! Shame! Take her head!
Mira Forrester, in the sight of gods and men, and in the name of the king, I sentence you to die.
Shame!
Raymond!
Kill her!
If you have final words, speak them now.
She's innocent!
Ja, komm.
Iron from ice! Afraid she's innocent! Oh, noble death!
Kneel!
Tja. Fing. Ah, auf 0 mit der Serie. Wobei sie jetzt da mit ja ein Ende offen gelassen haben, ne? Oh, wie sie jetzt so aufziehen, was wir groß machen. Oder ist das wieder aufbauen wird schwierig.
Forrester. They were nothing but Stark loyalists. And the Starks are dead. Are you listening, Reek? Father wanted to make sure they bend the knee. And what do I find? A child lord. Ethan the Bold. With some parasite by his side. As if I'd come to negotiate. And I thought, oh, this is going to be fun.
Mira was so devoted when we first came to King's Landing. Grandmother, that day Cersei dragged her before the throne, she claimed loyalty to me right in front of her. And then, after that whole business with Tyrion, I thought she knew how to stay loyal when it mattered. But then, that letter she forged to Elena Glenmore, as if I wouldn't find out. It was bold, I'll give her that. But I can't forgive that she used me. And now, with all that's happened to her, who knows what else Mira was doing without my knowledge? Grandmother, it makes me question if she was ever loyal to me at all.
Wow.
I saw something of myself in Garrett Tuttle. I thought I could trust in him, Sam, but I was wrong. He gave me his word that he'd stay true to the vows he'd made in the Godswood. Yet before a day was out, our brother was dead at the foot of the wall. I needed his sword at Craster's. I defended him to Frostfinger. And it cost me. Whatever happened up there, a man of the Watch doesn't run away.
Who should return then? But another Lord Forrester. Roderick. He was quite the bold one, Reek. Jabbing out that fourth-born's eye. He killed the man who betrayed him. And ruining Griff's little humiliation by climbing out of the mud again and again and again. I was rather starting to like him. A shame he didn't last longer. The savior who couldn't save anyone.
There was something about Asher Forrester. You would have liked him, Miss Sandai. He was rather earnest, I suppose. But he had heart, fighting with a former slave by his side. Asher needed my help. I needed to know if he deserved it, so I tested him. But I was disappointed. He seemed a man who cared of nothing more than the moment. But afterward, his uncle told me the truth. That Asher had been protecting his friend, a former slave. He had gave up all he came here for to protect her secret. He earned my respect in the end, if not my help.
Loyalty. Friendship. Respect. Without them, we have nothing. I don't know if Mira ever understood that, Grandmother. I know she told me the truth about Sarah, but she also broke a promise to Sarah to keep a secret. In the end, I respect that she was willing to do whatever it took to get what she wanted. But at so high a cost.
I could have told you this story wasn't going to have a happy ending. Roderick dead, his mother dead, his little pile of timber in ruins. I just wish I'd been there to see it.
That Bolton bastard let their upstart houses go to war, Father. I know these Forresters. If they had any sense, they'd know when to bend the knee and live to see another day. They fought hard, I'll give them that. But they were too bold, defiant when they should have been smart. Ruthless instead of shrewd. When will these Northerners ever learn? The Starks are dead. The war is over. And they lost.
Tja. Aber brutal viele Abweichungen. Ja. Naja. Also, dass das Ende gleich ist, aber trotzdem ein bisschen doof, wie ihr da so geschrieben habt hier. Ja. Naja.
We haven't much time.
Ja, ein paar Enden offen gelassen. Okay. Jo, so, da ist endlich wieder. Da. 1, 2, 3, 4 Mal gegen die Mehrheit. Ja, und da ist endlich die Platin. Okay. So. Jetzt hier nach 3 Jahren. Na, ein Telltale Game mal fertig. Oh Mann ey. So, können wir gerade mal hier kurz aktualisieren lassen. Ups. Ja, das ist durch. 184 haben wir da jetzt. Wenn natürlich so irgendwas macht. Ja, genau. Zack, endlich Platin. Ja, ne? Ja, das war also das Spiel hier hardcore, ne? Also 3 Jahre ist bis das längste Spiel, was ich gebraucht habe, auf Platin. Ja. Also ich hätte aber echt am besten so timen müssen. Irgendwie. Dass es hier das Datum das gleiche ist. Ne? Also hier hätte warten müssen bis 17.06. Und dann hätte ich spielen sollen. Das wäre auch nice gewesen. Na gut, aber ist ja egal. So, das Ding haben wir durch. Ups. Ja. Ja, guck, weil er hat Batman runtergeladen, ne? Hat aber hier nur der Enemy Within. Das ist genau das, was ich gesagt habe. Also keine Ahnung, was er noch Batman mit drin hat. Also das Normale, wenn sie hier gar nicht auftaucht. Ne? Weil, das muss er wahrscheinlich mit runterladen. Für das Ding hier. Keine Ahnung. Also ihr habt nämlich nur das ausgewählt und nicht Batman Telltale Series. Sondern nur eigentlich das. Aber gut, egal. So, das Ding haben wir. Platin ist, jetzt muss ich natürlich nur gucken hier. Was macht denn der da jetzt? Okay, Schmarrn. Gut. Weil jetzt habe ich ja theoretisch hier so an sich kein Singleplayer-Game mehr. Project Cars ist durch, Game of Thrones ist durch. Da würde ich jetzt fast mal meinen hier, dass ich dann irgendeins hier dieser Lego-Dinger hier mal mache. Sind ja jetzt ein paar hier, ne? Das willst du machen, okay, also erstmal hier zum Fun machen wir das hier. Aber ja, Hitman hätten wir zum Beispiel auch, Far Cry 3 auch. Ja. Ja, da müssen wir mal gucken, ja, was wir da jetzt ja als nächstes machen, falls Holger wieder nicht könnte. Na. Aber das hier ist erstmal durch, das ist fertig, das passt, können wir auch wieder runterhauen. Und deswegen, ja. Spät genug ist es auch, 3:30 fast schon wieder. Ja, das ist gut sein für jetzt. Sag auf jeden Fall soweit. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen, ne? Und dann, die ich auch holen will. Ja. Da kannst du erst mal gucken, ob die überhaupt gut sind, ne? Also für dich und so. Oder wie auch immer. Ja. Deswegen habe ich so gedacht, dass ich dann erstmal morgen ja den Stream dann, wenn Holger nicht könnte, mit dem hier starte, ne, was relativ sinnlos ist. Also schnell Platin, 15 bis 20 Minuten. Und dann in der Zeit könnt ihr ja sagen, ja, was er als nächstes spielen soll, was ich da hier. Hitman, Far Cry 3, Kung Fu Panda. Tabletop Racing, wobei es auch relativ schnell Platin geht. Ghostbusters. Oder halt irgendeins von diesen Lego-Dingern hier. Amnesia würde auch gehen, Batman würde auch gehen, also Telltale halt wieder. Ja, genau. Oder ja, Burner Paradise. Bis morgen locker auch fertig. Ja, könnt ihr euch dann sagen, während ich dann morgen ja, wenn Holger nicht kann, wie gesagt, aus weil das hier dann, das halt Platin ist. Viertelstunde, 20 Minuten, habt ihr dann selbst zu überlegen, aber sehen wir dann morgen. Also später, nachher und so. Gut, für jetzt, Vater hat es auch schon geschrieben. Gut, sächle euch, haut rein, beziehungsweise, ja, schlaft noch schön. Und das könnte sein, Splinter, weiß ich nicht. So genau habe ich es noch nicht angeguckt. Ich finde Kung Fu Panda lustig. Ja genau, Dennis, ja. Machst du das? Eilt ja nicht, ne? Also ich sehe es ja dann bei mir aufploppen, so alles gemacht hast. Genau, ja. Gut, sächle euch, haut rein, wünscht was, servus und bis später, sag mal. Tschö.